Hello everyone and welcome back to another morning. I ain't gonna say it's beautiful because there was a storm warning. It seems like we have ourselves a tornado here in the valley yet again. By the latest information, the tornado is located near the store where the vehicle shop is and stuff like that. So I'm gonna make my way over there and I'm gonna try and observe from afar. And it's still very early in the morning, which is unusual because I'm not much familiar with things like tornadoes and stuff like that, but I didn't think they happened so early in the morning. Yeah, some crazy weather we have. Really unfortunate. In any case, I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna try and see if anybody needs a help, a ride out or whatever, basically. As you know, when the community is in danger, people gotta step together and make sure that everyone's fine. So far, no sign. Oh, okay, there it is. Yeah, I can see it. Looks like it's behind the store. Alright, I'm not gonna go too close. But I just wanna be close enough so I can have an eye out if anyone needs something. Well, actually, it's at the dairy factory. Oh man, I hope they're fine. I hope they haven't started work yet. In any case, I'm gonna wait here until the thing comes down. And then I'll tag back in. Well, it's already 10 a.m. I went to grab a breakfast. I did watch the tornado go all the way down to the river and cross it, and then it kind of dissipated. So let's go see the damage, because I'll definitely be called to clean out the trees, and I want to know the extent. This way, I want to go on the tracks. So the reports say that the actual tornado started on this side. Yeah, we can see there's one tree damage over there, right there. And I know that I've seen another tree damaged somewhere on this side. Yeah, look at that. There's another. How am I even gonna get that out? Is it even an option? Maybe it's going to stay here as a reminder of what happened. Yeah, no, it's actually inaccessible. What about on this side? On the other hand, the buildings stood. No, there's actually no way to it. Well, I guess that one's staying. I don't know. Or maybe if I winch it, there's a very... Oh, it's not so deep, but it's a deep ditch. I could try and winch it. Over to this side and then lift it over. I don't know, I'm gonna have to see how that goes. And then the tornado continued this way. As I've said, the buildings held. There are another 2 dead trees here. And then the wind continued down this way, all the way over this field. There's luckily nothing here. Ooh, what a nice place. This looks like something Jack would build. What's that song? Isn't that song a house that Jack built or something like that? In any case, yeah, the tornado continued down this way. We can see a few broken trees and went over the river. I don't know if you can see, but there is quite a lot of damage on that field. But that's it. So, these 4 trees, 2 by the house over there and 2 by the dairy. I guess I know what I'm gonna be doing. And yeah, this is what I wanted to say. I have actually been informed that there is a bigger, more capable trailer that comes with a crane that can replace my regular logging trailer with the crane. So I'm gonna have a stop and a chat with the guys at the vehicle store so we can check a few options. What's available and what can I get, what's the price, you know, what's the size. Those are all very important factors. Let's go say hi. So this is one of the trailers available. It's actually a Lizard brand forestry, and it has a crane that we can use to load stuff in, and it's quite long and it has quite a lot of axles and wheels which can spread the weight nicely. So before I commit and buy this, I will try it out. So I'll lease it. It should cost me just under $2,000 to lease it. So I'm gonna make sure that we get this. Gonna arrange everything. And in the meantime, while they prepare the trailer for me, I'll go back to the farm and I'll change my clothes, get the truck ready. I might even call the playground construction site while I'm on my way home, so if they need anything I can provide before I commit to the forestry. Oh man, but yeah, this was highly unexpected. Just like the hail previous time. And we do have quite wild weather here. Very unfortunate. Right, so I've been on the phone with the foreman and he still needs a bit more time to give me the information I need. So while I'm waiting, I'm gonna change into something more comfortable, like forestry setup. And yeah, give me a second. And anyway, I changed my clothes. Before I forget, I need to take the chainsaw, because otherwise I'm gonna be alone in the dark. Well, not really, but you know, be there and I won't be able to do anything about the logs. There is another pallet of furniture ready to be taken away. So while I wait for the information, I'm gonna move this out the rain and into the shed. But it's furious sale. We have enough. Right. Like a glove. Right, so I waited a bit and they need 24 pallets of regular planks. 24 pallets of regular short planks. So for this I'll definitely need a trailer. So let me set this up before I start loading. But yeah, I do believe the construction is slowly closing to an end, coming to an end. It's really gonna be interesting to see what they came up with and what they're gonna set up there. And I hope I'm not too big to actually fit in there. Nope. Yes. So 24 of these. Do we have enough? Yeah, we have all these and 21 pallets in storage, so we have plenty. Good. Good. What a magnificent tree. Oh, I left it running. Yeah, guys. It's probably gonna be one of our last paychecks from the construction project here. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it is time to actually go to new pastures, quote unquote. Okay, let's load them 2x2. In any case, I'll load this up off screen and I will tag back in when it's all there so you can see the transport, and then we can go do some cutting down of the ravaged trees. Which I think is gonna be quite an interesting thing, because some of those trees are in a difficult spot to reach. I don't know. I hope I'll be able to actually get in there with the trailer and the crane and get everything out. But we'll see. Alright, an hour later we have everything loaded up, so let me strap it down. Safety and all. And let's check. We have 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. We have all the pallets needed. Yeah, kinda sad, you know, coming to an end of a project like that. I mean, it's a good thing, it's a happy thing, everybody's cheering, everything is all high spirits when a project like this is coming to an end, but for me, when I've been involved in stuff like that, it's kind of making me emotional. I gotta be careful going down the way, since I do have quite a lot of pallets. Have a deer right at the doorstep. In any case, yeah, I have to be careful going down because I have quite a lot of weight and it's not in the dead center of the truck. It's more on the right side. I don't know if you can see, but I think my truck is leaning a bit. It's fine. I just gotta be careful. I gotta be careful. Man, this day is going by like nothing else. It's already almost 3 p.m. so gotta make haste. Gotta make haste. What is that? That looks like a kraken tentacle. Incidentally, do you know how many tickles it takes to tickle an octopus? 10 tickles. It takes 10 tickles to tickle an octopus. Alright. Focus on the job. Why don't I? I'll see myself out. Okay, everything is unstrapped. I'm sorry. Let me drive through the pickup. So we got paid 36 and 24 and 12. So 36 and 24 is 60 and 12 is $72,000. And we delivered all the materials. The rope yet again was delivered by another company. Wow, look at that. You know, this all looks fun and stuff, but I don't think I'm gonna fit at the top part. It looks very narrow. Very, very narrow. I don't think my behind is gonna fit through there. So yeah, it would definitely fit through here. There looks it seems like there's gonna be stairs here, so I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Let's go. Right, I just paid $1,963 to lease that forestry trailer. So now what's left to do is get our beautiful Massey-Ferguson, start her up and go down to collect the trailer. And then to collect the fallen trees. Well, the broken trees that I'm gonna take down and then load up. So this is all a bit of an experiment, because I'm not sure if the trailer is gonna be able to handle the logs. It should be, but you never know with these trailers and the cranes, and because you know, the longer the arm is, the tougher it is to lift something heavy. And those logs are pretty heavy. You know, this tractor is what, 10 tons altogether? Yeah, I think it's, with the front loader, it's more than 10 tons. And it struggled lifting the trees that I had waiting for transport at Mr. Walter's. So I have no clue how this is gonna go, but I am hopeful. No, it's gonna be a learning experience. And if it doesn't work, well, we still have our regular way to do it, no? To cut the logs in half and then load them on the trailer. But if it turns out that it's a good thing or a good solution, then why not? Yeah. I'll definitely consider buying that big logging trailer. Now that I have some place to put it in. Even though these logging trailers are usually left outside. You know, in the forests where they belong. Alright, so let's see what's waiting here. This should be epic. Haha, look at that. Such a big trailer. Man, the mass is gonna be strong enough to pull it. It should be. Put it like that. It should be, but let me just make a size comparison. Yeah, it's quite a lot longer and stuff like that. Beautiful trailer though. Massive. So the logs are about 10 meters long, the trees. But I don't know, it should be plenty capable of doing it. And I have actually leased the trailer that has a seat up top, so I have a better view of what I'm doing. So let's go and try take the first one. So far the trailer is quite nicely compatible with the tractor. It's not leaning anyway, not up nor down. Oh man, gotta be extra careful here. An unsecured crossing. These are deadly. You always gotta be mindful of these. Right. So, I'm gonna say once again, I'm not really familiar with the controls, and as usual it's probably gonna take me a while till I get used to it. So I do apologize in advance. Timber! Okay, let's delimit. Gonna be a bit more presentable. Let's go. Okay, okay, this activates it. And I climb. Okay, we're in the hot seat. Okay, so far controls are basically exactly the same as they are on my existing logging trailer. Good, this is very good. Because previously when I mowed the road edges, those controls were well, opposite of what I'm used to. They might be good if I would be driving in reverse. I didn't check that. Even though that Valtra tractor does support reverse steering, I believe. It's a bit more, a bit happier with the center of gravity. Yeah. Calm down, calm down. I'm not touching anything. It is its own oscillation. One side and be better. Okay, the verdict. The verdict is this is the perfect trailer for this. Look at that. It does have a bit of an overhang, but nothing as serious as that previous trailer had. Alright guys and girls, men and women, and everybody watching, I think we have our favorite trailer. I can definitely afford it, so it's... You know what? Do I want to try and reach in there? How would I position the trailer? Go have a scouting session. Okay, so because it's so tall, I definitely need to put down that way. And if I bring the trailer like that way, oh man, I messed up. No. Help. I just oh, okay, thank you. I thought I was there forever. Yeah, I messed up. I need to have an empty trailer so I can reverse it in here and then turn it over there at the last second, so I have the crane arm as close to the tree as possible. So maybe when I unload stuff and return here, I can actually do it. Look at that, the train. Okay, so I got a plan, but yeah, the trailer is long and it's now even longer with the tree on it because of the overhang, so no, I will not do that today. So I'm thinking I can probably put six logs on here comfortably. Which is a decent number. Not too bad. This way. Right, this is as low as it goes. Timber! Right in the roadway. Should probably go the other way so the logs stack up. Look at that, the rear tires, or all the tires actually turn. Wow, beautiful. Wow, that is such a good thing. Work. Go. Yeah, that is such a good thing, so it makes it a lot easier to turn around in a tight spot. Ah, beautiful, man. They keep getting to like this logging trailer more and more. If you think about how we started John Deere and the weight debacle, where I had to go change the weights 5 times. I do tend to have some issues finding the center of gravity. Nope. Good. Try and put it in. No! You know, I almost needed to go change my pants. Look at my position where I was sitting and where the log is. And look at what stopped it. It was this one single log support. Crazy. I almost went and meet my maker. Ooh. Okay. I'll drive forward to drop it down again. Okay, well that was really dumb. That was really dumb and extremely lucky on my side. Okay, let's try again. Gonna go and have myself something strong to drink to calm my hands. Because I don't know if you'd believe me, but they're shaking quite intensely. Quite hard. Okay, still not the greatest, but what's going on? I'm gonna kill myself today. It drops. Well, can't even grab it anymore. Maybe it's these. You know what? I'm gonna be doing this way. No, I'm gonna sort this out off screen. Be back in a second. So, this log is so royally stuck that I can't get it out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and cut it here and release the tension. Yeah, now it moves. I could not get it to move. Like, not even close to moving. Wow. Oh, that was a mess up. Okay. Let me sort this out and right back. Okay, so yeah, this is quite an incline. I'm not thought it's a smart idea to go down there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take these logs back to my sawmill and I'm gonna bring down the winch with me. I'll leave the front loader arm at my place and bring the winch on the front 3-point attacher so I can haul the logs up and then I can load them. I think that sounds like a swell idea. Good, made it up our hill and did I leave my winch at Mr. Walter's? I might have left my winch at Mr. Walter's and never returned it back home. Take the scrap off. Try to unload. So we currently have 25,000 liters of wood. close. I can't activate the sawmill. Go more towards the center. $36,000. Okay, so let's take off the front loader attacher with arm. Leave it here. And now let me take a trip to Mr. Walters. I imagine he's gonna be quite excited with seeing this logging trailer. I mean, I'm excited. Really is something. Yeah, man, I love the steering system on the trailer. And lo and behold, there is our winch. Oh man, I messed up. Gotta apologize to Mr. Walter for leaving stuff like this here. Now I can't make a visit to his place without showing him what I've got. Oh. Gotta make myself known. Yeah, I'd be staring like that also. Went inside because it started to rain. So I continue my way. So we got 4 more logs. But you know what? I might try to pry that one out. The difficult one. Yeah, I might do that. Let's do that. Challenge. So I wonder how it's gonna go. I've been thinking on the way here, I can't really take it and load it on the trailer because there's not gonna be enough space. So what I'll probably do is I'm gonna lift it up and I'll try to drive the tractor forward. Now this might be a bad idea. I am fully aware of that. Might be a terrible idea. But I gotta know. Will I even... And you know, getting in looks like it's quite easy, but getting out is gonna be a problem. Because of the trailer's steering system. I don't know if I can deactivate that. Right. Gotta be careful about the cars and around the cars. No, this ain't gonna reach. I'm not even gonna test it. Because I'm just gonna do dumb stuff and then we're gonna have all sorts of problems. Sadly, can't get in. Maybe with a crane. Maybe with a digger. I don't know. But definitely not with this setup. It's impossible. Alright. So this seems like a good, nice flat spot for loading. Take the trailer off here and park my Massey-Ferguson here. Let's cut some trees down and hold them up. No time like that. Alrighty, So let's pull them up. Oh man, it's such a such a dense brush here. I got lost. Where are my logs? So there's one here. Accidentally released the hook. Alright. First log is basically up. The tractor held its own. Is nice. So let me get the rest here the same way. Oh, look at that. So muddy. We're actually in someone's field. I did not realize that. I thought this was gravel, you know. Whoops. Hey. It happens. In any case, I'll drag all these logs up and I'll restart the recording. Good. This is the last log. And let me pull it up. Man, I do love myself a good winch. Here, loggy, loggy, loggy. Here, log, 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 log. Ah, perfect. And this is it. Now the last thing we need to do today is load those logs up, make my way back home. I probably extend the lease for another day since there is hail forecasted and the time is getting quite late. So I'm guessing it's gonna be better if I leave it loaded in my sawmill and return it the next day. Right, so all the logs are on the trailer. Let me strap them down for a safer road travel. Man, this is a trailer and a half. I will not lie, this is really, really good. Okay, so for the last thing today, I will make my way back home and we're gonna call it a day. So thank you all for watching, hope you had fun. It was quite an exciting one. Almost met my maker. But luckily got saved by the trailer's wood support. Yeah, that was a close one. So again, thank you all for watching, hope you had fun. And we'll see you next time. Take care and goodbye.